Remember that they're changing my voice. Now, I'm not racist, I'm part white, but I've been persecuted by whites, Jews, and LGBT daily for a long time. And people who have spent even a little bit of time with me have noticed it as well. It's more than fair to say that I want nothing to do with their cultures, with their churches, their mosques, their synagogues, whatever groups they have going, their martial arts systems, their philosophies. I don't want to work for them. I have no intention to assimilate in any of their cultures. And they owe me millions and millions and millions of dollars of compensation for what they've done, okay? And I prefer death to assimilation. So if it ever came down to it, okay, yes, I would die rather than assimilate to their cultures. I've studied their cultures for many years. They have disabled me to some degree. They fumed and poisoned me, sabotaged my car. They made it clear to me, they told me flat out that they intend to try to enslave me, and I want nothing to do with them. And that is the normal human response. It's the mentally sane response. Mental health professionals themselves, okay, for those of you who need inferior minds to tell you, okay, have agreed with me that that is the sane and rational response to this situation. There is no other way to look at this. Okay, again, I want nothing to do with whites, Jewish, or LGBT cultures. Just now, while I was at McDonald's, okay, they slammed the door in a very rude way with the intention to cause me psychological distress and mental harm, okay? They fume me in different places, and there's so many things that they do. God Almighty is my witness, okay? God forbids you to do anything but obey God through me. And it's very clear that that's the case. I'm the most righteous person ever, the top martial artist ever. I don't care about consequences. I don't care about what anyone thinks, okay? I'm not some coward who just follows the crowd. That's some bitch-ass shit. Even the most ignorant and racist conservative knows that there are countless people harassing people in both parties, libertarians as well, for white, Jewish, and LGBT supremacy. The 4 million people who were in the Second Clan had children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren that continued in their social clubs like the Freemasons. They continued in the institutions and in the communities and in the government and police forces, etc. America is a very racist and evil country because of their philosophies, because of how they think and breed. And no one in their right mind could say that anybody, especially a black person, when you look at the psychology, of the situation, you look at what it means to be black and for people to try to enslave you, subtly and otherwise, in 2024. For the country to be moving backwards when they were never in a good place to begin with. At any point, they were never in a good place. Truly, it is pure evil to reproduce, no matter what color you are. The only hope America would have is if the most reasonable of colored people ruled over everyone else. And again, I'm not racist. My mom is a very smart person, very nice person, but she's not qualified to govern. She's probably the best of white people. It's something about being white that makes so people aren't good leaders. And I'm not racist, it's just the facts here. Like I say, white man can't jump, okay? They didn't breed to be spirituality and truth and morality and heart. They just come together to abuse. When they join the military, the police, martial arts, churches, you name it. They don't budge. And they've impressed their cultures and spirits on other people. And there's countless crypto Jews everywhere, crypto whites, crypto LGBT people who are in Greek societies, frats. These are fertility clubs. These are organizations that influence social relations and determine who dates with who. That's why when technology went through the roof, these younger folks having trouble dating. Why? Because they're being hyper kind of petty when it comes to playing matchmaker. And again, I'm not racist. It's just a practical solution. I have no doubt in my mind that they will never do anything close to what is the most logical thing they can do while still continuing to live on this planet. No doubt in my mind. Okay? I'm prepared to die for what I believe at any time. I have no doubt in my mind that I will never be treated fairly, and neither will anyone else. And what's even more obvious than that, what you can know for 100% for sure, is that after my flesh dies, there's no worthwhile life possible. It's impossible. They'll have stolen the planet, and the last righteous person will have passed away. I mean, it is very sick what they're doing. This is what they do on behalf of their ancestors, their families who are here, and their offspring. They harass me for no reason. other than that sadistic, petty nature that the white slave masters had before. That fanatic and childish refusal to treat people fairly. That sick inclination to make people your slaves because of your inferiority complex. Because you're not spiritual, you're not romantic. Because you're not righteous. Because you're not great martial artists. So you lift weights and act like complete, knuckleheads. No offense to people with autism, but there's countless people at the gym who have various developmental disorders. And I don't care if you have a developmental disorder. I care that you worship the fucking devil. And they lift weights and they join the police and the military and they go, yeah, in their own way. Not just Southerners. It's everywhere. Fucking knuckleheads. Dumbasses. Following a bunch of racist nerds and psychotic and fanatic homosexuals. There is no hope, zero, no hope for the human race. And shame on you if you reproduce. Shame on you if you join their cultures and encourage them. What kind of sick people would do that?